Hey, Battle Bay World, RLX here. To my two kids, Daddy loves you. And we're starting off on Damage Depot. I kind of want to highlight both the map and running big torpedoes. Some maps are torpedo friendly, some maps are not torpedo friendly. This particular map is fairly open, fairly straight lanes, and I would say this is a torpedo friendly map, especially if you get in the capture point, considering it's inside of a building versus being on the outside. Part of the reason why I like the big torpedo versus maybe a swift or triple torpedo is just the damage that it can do. Now, yes, it is very linear and relatively slow moving target, but the splash damage that it does is just phenomenal. You don't always have to be perfect with it. I shoot off a torpedo and it just auto targets and hits that rock, so I apologize. But you don't have to necessarily be perfect with a torpedo. You should still try to learn to lead your target, looking how fast they're going and making a relatively educated prediction of where they're going to be at. Now, on this particular map, I can see that most of the people are trying, on the enemy team, is that most of the people are trying to get to the capture point from the backside. Now, the good part about this is that I'm using my angles and my knowledge of the map to shoot torpedoes through those two little holes and get it over there to the backside, because as you can see, I'm able to get some, even if I don't hit anybody, I can still get the splash damage in because it's a very tight area. If you are on a team where you're in very narrow areas of the map, I would highly suggest getting out of there, because if someone shoots a torpedo, everybody's getting hit. If they shoot a mortar, again, everybody's getting hit, and it's really, you can't really maneuver very well, especially with a boat trying to get it to move. It's just, frustrating. Anyways, but I see some of the people are trying to come out, targeting this tank over here, and we're just ticking away and ticking away and ticking away. And also, if somebody's on the back side of this map, you can also use the walls in the back to grab some splash damage as well. So if you decide to run a torpedo, learn the maps and learn where a good place is to throw torpedoes, try to get people in choke points, and allow the torpedo to do its job, allow the splash damage to do what it needs to do, and get it in there. So now a couple more people are stuck back here in the back, so I'm going to, keep lobbing some more torpedoes back here and continuously get splash damage, continuously get damage, because, if the people are grouped together and let's say it hits one person, I mean, you could hit one or two other people with some damage that you weren't even intending to hit. And I mean, it's pretty awesome. Now that we have a 4-on-1, one person left as a fixer, it takes us a good minute to get this guy. First off, I should have realized what he was doing, and instead of going through the capture point, I should have went back around. But when you're playing, sometimes it's just not what you're thinking, and you're just trying to end the game or kill the guy or whatever. But this guy just keeps healing, he keeps healing, and we're just, I'm sure everybody else is just as frustrated. I should have went to the left. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, no, maybe he's not going to go that way, because I saw him stop for a second, and then I was like, okay, let me go back to the right. And then I realized that, no, he's continuously going back around the other sunken train, or whatever the thing it is. And so I decided to keep going, and then when I realized what he's doing, I was like, okay, let me go down this little alleyway and try to cut him off in the middle. Anyways, I've already gotten 2 kills, and thrown a bunch of damage out. And this last one, again, is going to really showcase and highlight, trying to lead the target as best as possible. Now, as far as, getting this guy, we're finally able to get some damage on him comparatively to his healing. I realize he's coming past me, so I just go ahead and back up. I thought this torpedo was going to hit him and missed, but this last one does take him out. And again, lead your target, try to see where they're going to be going. Alright? Guys, it was a pleasure. To my 2 kids, I love you. Guys, see y'all on the bay. RLX out. Keep calm and battle on.